I've got a Honda gas tank badge here from a S90, and this one's pretty hazy, and it's got some deep scratches up at the top. It's also got some of the chrome for the numbers and letters is missing behind it, so you can see it in the video there. So I'm going to clean this up and get at least most of these scratches out. You can't see the crazing as well on the camera, but it's there. And then I'm going to be putting foil on here. It's real simple to get it looking about 95%. I mean, it looks a lot better, and it's nice to be able to keep the original badges instead of spending 50 or 70 bucks on some repros. So I'm going to get started by wet sanding this. I'm going to start on the deep stuff with some 320 wet, and then I'm going to work my way up to 2500, and then I'll be polishing. I've got some Novus 3-stage plastic polish, and I've also got some just 3M rubbing compound that works really well and gets the plastic back to pretty glossy. The other thing that happened, these cupped from heat and age, whatever else, they had folded outward, so when they were sitting on the gas tank, they kind of peeled away from the tank. So I took a heat gun and just gently applied heat and worked this down. I used a big socket and put just pressure on the outside. You don't want to get it too hot or you'll melt into the plastic, but it worked real well. It's flat now. I've got the other one on the tank. I'll show you here in a bit, and I'm going to try to get this one in the same condition. We're going to spray a little bit of black paint over the back once we do the foil, just to cover up any of the other holes where you can see light through, and that'll be that. We started sanding. You can see with just a few minutes of sanding with the 320, I've got the deep scratches out of the top. It's pretty soft plastic, so go easy on it. I also went ahead and did the rest of the whole piece just to get some of the crazing off with a broad stroke. So we're going to move down to 600 and again wet sand with that until we get rid of those 320 marks. That only took about 10 minutes. We got all the scratches out of that. We got it down to 2,500. I've also got some 5 and 10,000 dry Trizac, but I don't think it needs it. I've got just a regular wool polishing wheel on here, and I'm going to start with some 3M Perfect It, but you could use whatever you've got lying around. I've used some old turtle wax scratch remover and all kinds of different rubbing compounds and polishing compounds, and they all work great on the plastic. So I'm going to give this a buff and see how shiny we can get it before we address the foil. So that's about a total of 10 minutes of work, maybe 12 between the sanding and the polishing, and it looks really nice. You can see the scratches that are shining through are scratches in the paint on the back. And if you wanted, you could sand all of this down in the back and repaint the whole thing if you were doing really fine details there. What I am going to do is remove the existing foil, anything that's loose on the Honda and the 90 down here. The wing's in real good shape, so I'm going to clean that up, and then we're going to apply some foil, and I'll show you how I do that. Alright, I've very gently gone over the foil on that lettering and numbers with just an X-Acto knife. Heating this to kind of bend it back into shape is probably what caused the foil to separate so badly. It was already coming off, but you know, just the different expansion and contraction rates of the aluminum foil versus the plastic is probably what caused it. If you scrape off any of this black on the lettering, it's really easy. That's raised in the back, so it's really easy to come back with a toothpick. Makes it easy, and just hit the high spots, and then you let that paint dry. And what I'm going to be doing for the foil, I'm just taking regular household aluminum foil, not the heavy foil. You want it light because you want to be able to press it down into the lettering a little bit. And I'm going to first put some thin super glue down in the numbers and letters, and then I'm just going to press that foil in. I'm going to keep pressing it in. If you've got something that can press it down into those depressions very gently, it'll work great. You can use foam, you can use a microfiber cloth with finger pressure, and you're just going to gently work your way around it. And once that dries and sets up, you can kind of cut around that with an X-Acto knife, spray the back of the whole thing in black, and that's it. Let it dry and you can put it on your tank. And this does not have a hard life after that. It's sitting on the tank, the back's completely protected, so it should hold up for a long time. I'm going to do a final little bit of cleaning on here, and then I'm going to go ahead and glue on some foil. You could use just about any super glue. I'm using thin because it really gets down in there. You can see how I've just kind of pressed this in. You don't want to use anything sharp because you'll tear the foil. But when you get it in there, it's a pretty neat effect. I think it looks really good. If you press it in there too hard or get too much glue, you can get some ripples and stuff in there. But honestly, anything looks better than what you were dealing with before. I got a little bit of glue on the outside, which I'm going to have to clean off. But all in all, after you go back, you can just really gently cut around that foil and remove the excess. And then we're just going to spray over it and try to clean up a couple of these cracks. These are still going to be visible. They're not cracks, but you know, where the paint's kind of off the back a little bit. It'll help cover them up, and we're just going to spray it with black. But that's it. I'm going to spray the back with pretty much any black paint you've got laying around. Remember, the super glue doesn't stick terribly well to the foil, so it's going to hold it in place, but you wouldn't want to, you know, pull against it. So when you're taking it off around the edges, be really careful not to pull it off of your numbers and letters. That's it. If you want to follow the rest of the restoration here, doing a full resto on this S90. The tank's coming along really well, and got some polishing and stuff left to do on it, but anyway, it's going to be a clean bike. Hope this video helps. Have a good one.